Hi guys. Hi guys. I'm gone live on a couple of pages, so I'm just getting myself together. But how are you doing? How are you guys doing? How is your day? How is your week? I know that right now is really warm in the UK. So it's just a lovely, lovely day. But yeah, so hi once again, guys. It's Tuesday, and you know what comes on Tuesday? Every Tuesday now is the Fashion in 5 Facebook Live session. And I am your host, Jacqueline Shaw. I'm here to bring you another session. I'm here to help you jump into the fashion industry and learn more about it. I'm helping you to leap forward in your knowledge. I'm the director of Africa Fashion Guide for you guys over here on my page. You guys here in the Fashion Africa Business Group. I am the director of Africa Fashion Guide. I'm the author of the book Fashion Africa, in case you haven't got it yet. I'm the director of the conference, Fashion Africa Conference, and I lead the Fashion Africa sourcing trips that I founded a few years ago. So I've got a lot to offer you guys, and I help you to bringing sustainable solutions to your African fashion sourcing strategies and to your business, okay? So I'm here basically to help you to reach those goals that you've got and to get those businesses up and to do the thing that you love to do. So above all, I'm here to keep you informed, okay? And I use the Fashion in 5 Facebook Lives every Tuesday to help you to do that and to help you to get connected. So let's dive right in. Guys, look, there's been a lot of hype last week. A lot of hype, and it relates to Africa quite deeply, okay? Let me just say one word. Beyonce. Okay, so I ain't going to be hating, but the truth is we need to talk about this, okay? So the Fashion in Life today is all about Beyonce versus Bloomingdales. I'm going to dive right in. You see, the truth is I wasn't really planning to do any emails or posts or anything about Beyonce, about this whole Lion King stuff, but I thought, let me just go into it. Let's do it. Let's talk about it, okay? So we're talking about Beyonce, but we're talking about it in relation to Bloomingdales. So as you guys know, last week she launched the Gift album with the Lion King, but it wasn't actually a Lion King album. It's just kind of in collaboration, but not in collab. It's all complicated. But the main thing is that Beyonce shows up well. She shows up in a way that she will represent and she will wear African designers, okay? So I love the fact that she does that. She wore a brand called Tongoro, which is made in Dakar. She represents that, which I think is really great. She is standing for that. She's pushing for that. Even her album had a lot of African artists who talk a lot about, who do a lot of Afro beats as well. So like Tiwa Savage, she had Wizkid, she had Yemi Alade, she had mostly Nigerian, Ghanaian, and some South African artists. We're not talking about music, but I mean, it's good that she used that. And like I said, she's paying homage to Africa with some of the cultural references. And yes, she wore Tongoro, which is made in Dakar. It's a brand that is, in a newly released video. So great for Sarah Diaf, who makes that brand. But what I love about Bloomingdales, so Bloomingdales, during this time, they have launched what would you call it? Like a presentation, but it's like a sales presentation called Style Kingdom. And Style Kingdom is hosting all different designers. It's got Laduma in there. It's got Studio 189, you guys know, by Rosario and hey Jennifer, Rosario Dawson and her business partner, the Brima area. And it was showcasing there. They're showing acts of the designer Akuzia. Beautiful products, great. I love what they did, and I love it because it recognized that Lion King is a film related to Africa ultimately. They chose to do a pop-up in their store. They took influence as a huge conglomerate, took their influence, and what they did is showcased and to sell African brands, okay? And that's something that I love to talk a lot about because we're here to build business. If you're here on this page and watching this right now, we're here to build business. We're here to sell brands, okay? So we've got brands which are selling there that are made in South Africa, made in Ghana, made in Burkina Faso. They're authentically African in these labels, in the production and so forth. That's what it's all about. I want to help you to build story within your brand. It's got an authentic African story. I want you to go down that route. I want you to think about that within your production. So it's not just looking African, but it's got an authentic African story, okay? So whether you go down the Beyonce route, where yes, it's showcasing Africa and it looks great and she uses her name, but it doesn't, yeah, she does talk about it, I guess. Or you're going down with the Bloomingdale's route, where it's literally selling these brands made in Africa, you choose the route you want to go down. But it's worth thinking about, within my brand, how can I have an authentic African brand that is going to be selling the African story, and that is going to go back to the makers, that's going to tell their stories, it's going to showcase what they make and how they make, and the people that you're working with. So it's a little mini rant, okay, because there is a big thing about cultural appropriation. There's a whole other ish going on with Beyonce as well about the video. You guys just got, I don't want to get too involved, but you guys can check out Diet Panda on Instagram and go see what's going down, okay, because it doesn't sound too good, doesn't look too good. But you know what, the beehives, guys, I know you love your mama, I know you love your queen, so you ain't gonna hear about all the negative stuff, but let's just raise it, let's just talk about it, and let's just consider what Beyonce has done and what Bloomingdale's has done, and how they are both actually showcasing African brands in their own ways. But what I love even better is that Bloomingdale's is actually bringing a collaboration of different brands and showcasing that and selling that. So that's what I'm all about. So look, if you want to create your own fashion brand, if you want to have an authentic African story in your marketing, I'm going to encourage you to book a call with me at www.fashionafricatalks.com, okay, and it should be down in the comments or in the header of this video, okay, or the header of this video, depending on which platform you're looking at. And what's going to happen is that you can then book a call with me, and I'm going to talk to you about your business and how I can help you to set up and build and create an authentic African brand. We've got a masterclass, we've got a whole opportunity with our Fashion Africa business coaching program. We can get together, and over 12 weeks from August to actually, if you're watching this just before August 2019, you'll be able to join and sign up by booking that call with me. I'll take you through a process to create and build your African fashion business. Or October, we're going to Ghana to meet those suppliers and those makers I'm talking about. Same in November, we're going to Kenya to meet those suppliers and those makers I'm talking about. If you're really serious about creating your fashion business in Africa, and I probably shouldn't do that because it looks like I'm banging my head against the screen, but if you're really serious about creating and building fashion business in Africa this year of return, then my friend, book that call. Fashion Africa business, or Fashion Africa business, whichever way I do it. fashionafricatalks.com. I'm saying the wrong thing. fashionafricatalks.com. Just look around this video for that link. And I think I've gone way past my 5 minutes, but off I go. Give you a bit of food for thought. Beyonce versus Bloomingdale's. Book a call with me and let me help you to build up your brand that could sell in Bloomingdale's next year, or next Lion King movie, or next Black Panther movie, whoever knows. But book a call with me and let me help you create and build your fashion business in Africa this year. Take it easy, guys. See you guys over on my page.